my word. They'll be at each other's throats before dinner. What else would you expect? This is a matter of...
Such peace. How do you eat?
And we are I'm Yehu and
Who would why did we?
because and why.
Are you looking?
Let us say you have met
Why are you?
everything
Did you come?
not to
You don't even. You remind Henry. You know that would be him. Or maybe you. Very. You suppose. Wait. From Scarlet. Aye. That's. I knew of.
my daughter,
Maybe he was.
and that was
Why? Don't make. At least he took in Henry. Henry's real. I don't care if
that boy
a person can. Enough.
for that.
Good.
Even without an army. And with this fella could give the king a lot of trouble.
And who would entrust him without a coat of arms?
Baron I am... Mais non.
It's a. How?
And on...
That.
This just...
My luck. Aye.
That...
You say.
I...
Where have you?
But if you are, and if you are...
And you.
Which...
How come?
I am like there.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
It's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Was that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
As it happens, I've got...
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan... And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council.
Well... I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and...
We'll sit and wait quietly, but we'll be waiting in the military camp.
When Sigismund sees that, he'll be off to Hungary all the...
Exactly. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't...
But he can't retreat either.
And that's exactly why we'll wait. For the plan to work, we need allies. We just need negotiators.
Are you saying you set everything in...
More like in parallel. If we find support and make... You're certainly not the first to tell me.
Why are you doing...
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless, and also because
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, if you can get those 3 on our side. Meanwhile...
What if...
I refuse to even consider that.
Tell me a bit more.
Certainly. He doesn't play the big... He always...
Older.
He's still only... But he'll... And then
I was...
A manner... But don't...
And what?
She's better... And that it...
Why?
Because you and... There aren't... I will...
Success.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Botchek?
Not even Botchek, and he's a great lord.
That's hard to believe. I'd like to check your horses out and see if there's...
Ha! Even better. But you want...
And you might not believe your eye.
Well, we have a new...
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave.
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you. For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky... I got him a place at the Archbishopric. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him, and then I find out he said... But he took his boozing and whoring along with him. Lost every...
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating.
Me? Exaggerating? Your whores wandering around as if they owned the...
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your... But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grub.
You're dishonoring your host.
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Just fight.
You surrender! Stand firm!
No, you don't.
Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your ass!
Enough. That will do.
Greetings to you, friend.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. That you could teach sword fighting in a school.
Oh, you know how it is. The countryside is tough. It's dog eat dog. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
When I was 6 years old, I fell... He wouldn't talk to me for a week, because I'd...
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my...
Only 3 days.
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
All right, then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
God grant you health, sir.
God bless.
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you. What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest. Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord!
Good day.
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
Have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver spoons up their asses. And they think that can turn their blood blue.
But surely they're not all like that. And they are our allies.
Allies or not, someone ought to show them their place.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Job's called this assembly and he wants things to turn out well. We have to trust him.
To turn out well for whose benefit, though? Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile, help the former to keep their losses to a minimum.
Greetings, friend. Greetings to you, friend.
That's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Burgers, patricians and usurers. They're without honor.
We're trying to forge...
You seem a...
Oh, these grand aristocrats. I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning.
But then you'd miss all the grub and the booze.
Oh.
It seems lit.
And how's he gonna do it? Didn't you see them all fighting?
Well,
the only approach to...
let's hope.
And that can...
A lot of weather.
Oh, that...
Well,
Siggers, not to...
Good day to you. Good day. Good day.
Sir Bocek,
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along. Yobs,
on the contrary.
does that improvement?
A few thousand only in order to get them.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade?
I need guarantees of security. I do...
Hey, where's that beer?
Of course.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after. I can't risk it all in a conflict with...
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold.
My guarantee is called... If I succeeded in marrying her off to another...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing.
How about you?
He's a youngster.
Keeper, that beer?
He may be young. He's got battle experience.
If he gets it. Right now, Hunnish lords over Rattay and seems... On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation. Maybe it's not...
So,
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunting. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place. As soon...
and what if...
I don't care what the young lord thinks. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support you.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying.
Take a look at that.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the Elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? By Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Well, I explained to him how such an alliance could be mutually beneficial.
Mutually? What do you mean?
He's got a pretty serious personal interest in this... bond.
Stop beating around the bush and spit out what you promised him.
Lord Kunstad has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstadt. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Cheers!
Cheers to you, and to your parleying skills.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yivka and the unhappy Lord Caitlin.
Here's to a good bargain.
Good day to you.
Sir.
Nor I, until now.
Used to be.
And I used to be the royal until the king...
Are you...
I haven't quite decided yet, but if our rebellion were to...
Do you...
I, Dandy... More than... So I...
Sir.
Even... There's... It... Like...
And that's exactly why something's too hard.
Burgers, patricians and usurers. They're without honor.
We're trying to forge
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you.
Your diplomat...
No beating around the bush, eh?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps.
To muster an army that might...
Christ!
I should say so. Although, between the two...
How do you...
I know most of the people here very well, but they wouldn't. While it seems that...
I'd say you have a better nose for...
Not only...
Then you're an...
the... So...
Nothing more than...
Nothing more...
You're well able to...
Then I'd be helped if you want me to support you.
Do you have something in particular?
Well, one of the guests here has...
Who's that?
Haman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the...
Have you...
No, no. They're disappointed in the fact...
And the...
My
You were...
They were not...
I'm
Hammond, he has...
And the...
Just...
All right, I'll help.
Aldo, bring them... But what...
Everything. I can't wait for it to end.
I reckon...
Oh, pretty... We will leave anyway.
Would you...
What? There are many...
How are you getting?
Aside from the happy...
I'd almost... Keep it up. Just don't...
Sir... Oh dear. Do you think...
I can't.
I hope...
And I...
So it's... What do you...
On.
He... So...
And is they... Lord be with you.
Your Grace.
Certain.
Godwin.
Ah, now I remember.
Lord, but...
Indeed.
You're sick...
I might do you...
And if...
Be...
Do you...
That... So...
And if...
So...
John...
That...
I...
Yeah.
Oh,
But...
true.
And...
I was...
The rent...
On...
From... Not the king... But we...
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks. Looks more like a wet-head to me.
What brings you here? Greetings.
Aren't you a bit...
What's your problem? The whole...
God forbid.
Not really.
I left something behind in the shed and...
Is that so? Why? Like there's not rivers of... Stop drinking and don't bother me. And if I see you creeping around, you'd better go before people start to think... What brings you here?
But for the last time, those shenanigans of his have got...
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
Milady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
How could I refuse a toast with such a fine lady? To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
I'm still hoping it works out, and we walk out of here with a...
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblet.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, tell me, Godwin of the House...
I bring nothing from the...
Both of them.
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes! And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swillpot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling the truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Zarzhitz, your insolence just cost you your place on the council, and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the council was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Raposh. Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Raposh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
What are you doing? Look. Margaret's shop. Didn't you say that Lord Constable was going with them?
Evening 2, 3, desidera parte. Prepare. Bill.
While ago.
Lines and capture.
How'd you like our wine?
The art of recipe, even the. I bet this.
Couldn't stop doing that freaks for beggars. I'd rather eat.
But if you got a different idea about a horse is...
Having a good time?
It's a fucking bore.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth a sin.
I'd rather have a game of...
Don't you...
Aye, leave it. No, they would...
Well, let's... Playing for coin's a bore.
Well, I might have something.
And what might...
Let's keep it a surprise.
What the...
You bet.
You can dip that rotten carrot in lard and ram it up your dry arse.
I was just having a laugh with you. Lighten up a bit, eh? But if you don't like your prize, hand it over here.
Here you are. Not much use to me.
Ah, you've got no imagination. It's not for eating, but it still has uses. Like I could shove it down the back of the cousin's shirt.
Looking too happy at the moment.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, my lady.
It's easy for you to say.
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted. But you know how it goes. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. I'm too old, and...
did you at least discuss...
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place. It's the pride of our family.
I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding.
What? In Ratai? Well...
But deal with him yourself, though.
Have you ever thought about getting married again? It would make a lot...
Greetings. G'day. Not a bad one, but it's more suited for a ride in the woods or a hunt.
Good evening, my esteemed lady. I haven't yet had the opportunity to make your acquaintance.
No matter. I know who you are, although Martin hardly spoke of you. From what? And... This is
Nice to meet you, sir.
How come?
Because he's been rotting for nearly a... I've been perhaps...
What?
What? It is, a bit. But that's all part of celebration.
Wouldn't you prefer a little...
Restrain your ardor. You're not the first to try and lure my girl. If you...
But I had no wish.
And while you're on your way, be so
Name is Bruce Phallus anyway.
Greetings.
Pronounced Cephalon.
May her marriage to Lord Capon bring her happiness.
They're young. They'll have plenty of time to cultivate that happiness.
Well, the groom isn't looking too happy at the moment.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were
bad one, but it's more suited for a ride in the woods or a hunt. No use at all for battle.
You don't need an expensive horse for battle.
May I interrupt you already?
What's the matter?
One of the most is all over the place. I meant the really fine wine.
No way. Sir Martin ordered for it to be...
Have you... Anyway.
All right. Them pictures...
Now off you...
It depends. Well, if we all agree that the name...
I spent half the day.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he's coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty. Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Stand straight, Martin.
Pull up.
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint so touching. Come now.
I never have...
Truly?
Oh, maybe once.
See now. Only there's nothing. Fuck.
I've got a tongue like a slight...
Well, get something wet.
His lordship is so unsteady on his...
To hell with that kegs. I had my eye on him all and left the...
You can bet...
I don't doubt it.
Come on. Someone will see us.
Hey? I won't. We've come here. What? I'm talking about fucking singers, don't you, twat? I love my Alicia.
All right. Sorry, mate. No, you're right about Sigismund.
Come on. Someone will see us.
Hey? I won't. Let's drink. We've come here.
To King Wenceslas.
And just stand over that.
Oh, like a queen.
If the Queen did this, there wouldn't be no war.
I still can't wait for that ginger cup to finally fuck off.
Come on, someone will see us.
That may be true. But good wine on the table.
You twat. I love my Alishka.
All right. Sorry. The roast was calling up. I forgot. I couldn't resist either. Delighted in full armor. And when those two go...
You can, Father. Please, call me Rabbi. Okay.
Well, the groom isn't looking too happy at the moment.
Have you ever thought?
What's bothering you, young man? You should rejoice that you are...
Greetings.
Sorry.
What do you think? A fort... He did...
Wait!
It's been... I was a...
You haven't...
But I have.
No.
Not at all.
And how have you been?
Not really. I also got my young sick...
Tell me...
She's
What?
even...
And you... God... Why don't we go somewhere together? And...
You really haven't. You ought go and have a drink and stop chasing girls.
Where am I?
Why? It's...
No, it needs a bit more.
Sorry.
From cleaning up this pigsty?
I've come...
Really?
Well...
Do you play dice?
You mean...
You strip if you like. Either way, you'll end up bare-assed and with an empty...
I'll give that...
Not up. Look, if you want a bit of fun, go and see Dad.
Raises an army, he'll shit himself and run back to Hungary.
And why would he do that?
The rat'll be good, I hope.
You farmyard beast! Couldn't you have run out when you started retching? Jesus wept. I spent half the day scrubbing that floor.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
You farmyard beast! All day long, they're trying to agree on something they won't remember in the morning. Jesus wept. I spent half the day scrubbing that. Couldn't you have run out when you started retching?
White'll be good. If I spill it on myself, it won't sting.
stultorem mater, sempiter gravida. Tempora mutantur, et nos mutamur in illis. Now we close our doors for the evening. People here know what to do. There'll be plenty more tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday too. Hunger, poverty, and plague. It's too much for a man to take. Even men of faith are cowering, faced by evil overpowering.
You're amusing. But you know my answer.
Busty maiden in her pew. Parish priest has quite a view. Sweating at the altar. Nearly drops his soul.
You farmyard beast!
Alleluia Domine. Alleluia Domine. Bread. The old man's favorite.
Couldn't you have run out?
Would white be better? God, give me a sign.
Couldn't you have run out when you started retching?
Busty maiden in her pew. Parish priest has quite a view. Sweating at the altar. Nearly drops his psalter. Alleluia Domine. Alleluia Domine.
I'd say kind of see only well his I had let you could I don't
Like that poor son over there.
So from I mean
And your any try
I've
re do you play
You mean
you strip
okay.
not a love. I spent half the day.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
I've got some warm wood.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own. Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Go! Whoa, whoa. Victory or death? In God's name! There's no escape! I feel quite hungry! Taste my steel!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go?
They've got to raise an army.
So we have a plan to...
What?
I'll be so...
What happened?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother. But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. For nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Botchek.
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie. But I won't give up on the fucker either. We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghout took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. but von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
I was standing a few steps from von Aulitz when he told Sigismund I was pouring them wine, and had to listen to how Sigismund was going to give him Raborsch. It was a horrible feeling, not being able to do anything about it.
And what could you possibly do?
Kill them. Both of them.
My fingers would itch too. Was there any knife lying around? Or at least a fork?
Do you know what that would cause?
I'd die before I could turn around. But at least I'd die with a clear conscience.
And hundreds of innocents would die after you, because the soldiers would start ransacking the city.
Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
You want to give up now?
Nobody said anything. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, then...
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth.
The king announced that is...
Fuck! The city...
They're our allies.
Maybe Samuel...
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi.
Anyway, we've got...
Give me a moment.
Why do they
call you fuckhead?
But they don't call...
Oh. All right. I was only joking. I don't even know how I... And my... It's certainly catchier than his grace, Sir. That name wouldn't scare a fucking coward.
How do you know?
You see, I thought...
What?
First...
How long... So...
That's... I don't... I'll be... Whenever...
Why did they...
I reckon,
And that's the reason...
Unlike the hypocrite...
I know they...
Aye. And that's what right...
So you're...
I'm on this... My noble...
Have you been...
Aye. You're just a...
You're an...
Not now.
That's fine.
Do I look like a drop?
I'd like to...
Not now.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how?
Get a grip. Whining doesn't...
You're right. When I drink too much wine... Nevertheless, I have to admit it...
Actually, at Sigismund's council, an order...
God's woo! We need to get back to the city and...
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. You'll be more useful if you stay... Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to...
What do you make of this Brab?
He's unquestionably a remark. He rambles on a lot, though. Although it was better than being. Otherwise, he seems to me like if a little obsessed.
I honestly can't. He's as full of...
No one's... As for his an ideal... On the other hand, instead, give him a chance.
I believe... What happened when...
It was a dreadful journey. It was a bit better in Mallet.
Did anything...
No. But it took... I was travelling... They treated my wound...
What did they do?
Nothing. They took care... But they treated... Only I...
What was...
Did I was... Actually... I'd have... and a...
Great.
You can be there. I'll even have...
They didn't let...
No. Like I said...
What did...
Just they... About...
And what... And did he...
I think...
Why... Were the...
Indeed.
Let's fight.
Look, I can't.
Where does that one day? Oh, boy. Arrest and songer out, but I should that alors my and no doubt.
A bold maneuver.
Quite right. Just as much.
So you're a
in short,
what
he may do not.
What?
No, it was on the it's around, but you man and ups as thick, but I.
But
as a stick. With I can be, but maybe I.
How can?
And West in return. Where? Oui, I.
Look
On nous laisse chez Clef le grave and if. It was half I lay like
you
off my that all off, but my
I see.
remember
You should.
you, but I've just remembered.
What was the?
We were there I when I
Cried. Last
oh,
hunt you.
no doubt I miss, but
Tell me
quite there of above, but
how
live I when
so yeah.
I bought and for but for big
Sir Vax.
where I can I know
Like, what do you?
where but
What do you think?
the that
I'm sure.
but for the lights I have
Oh. What do you think? You think?
my
How do you?
but
How do you get?
oh need good
Have you?
in it and it
What do you?
are good and
About this? Tell me.
after I
I heard.
it is I'm the best but enemy
I'd like.
and
I'd like to.
and
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of...
Just tell him. You may not...
What did you talk about?
We talked about your stepfather.
Why? Neither of...
It's true, I did not. But I tried... Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol in... Well... The thing is... I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. ransack their houses, and divide the loot. And all that with the...
This is what we... Will you...
I'll come.
Very well.
Let's not wait.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Borekata Adonai Eloheinu, Melech.
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast. Enough with the talking. Can't we really go any faster?
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
How can a few pieces of parchment be that important? And what do they contain, anyway? Are you afraid? Yeah. More than once, I reckon.
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern. Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
Well, they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I'm sure you go ahead, but sir, I can take care. God be with
Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm, Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back, it might be safer there!
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyards! Follow me!
Ah!
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are!
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside! We have to hold them back! For how long, though? As long as we need to! Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
God, more me. Let's go. It's this way. Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance. You managed to...
I've been thinking about it, and
So what then?
I feel
But we... Well, that doesn't matter.
No.
So the court spy and mad. I didn't expect you to.
I may not have been, but so many. But that.
All right.
And with.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well, all right then. How is Martin actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh,
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... Oh. They both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went Schlag auf Schlag.
And what about you?
No.
Not for a lack of suit.
But we saw them all off pretty quickly.
So what happened?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy, but Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other. Until one day...
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for...
People said he did go looking for me. Even as...
If only he had gone all...
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere.
And did you ever go...
I asked around, and I could not just leave and...
All right.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. So I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
Taste my steel! For glory and carnage, die! Go! Go!
Good day. Did you get in a fight or what? There's blood up.
What do you think about our...
I've never been more There'll be a bang, the likes of...
Don't you think it's too dangerous?
What isn't dangerous?
I'd like... No. Fine. I'd like to...
Where's that wine?
Again?
Oh, wait!
Fine. Now that you...
Aren't you a feisty one? But if you want to hear the plan, speak...
I'd like to learn...
You got that wine for me?
Fine.
I'd like to...
You got that white?
All right.
Good lad.
I need to...
Then set the meat. All right, then.
I'd like...
You got that?
All right.
Right.
I want to...
All right, then.
I'd like...
You got that?
All right.
Right.
I need...
All right, then.
Let's fight.
You want the practice?
Let's fight.
All on, go!
Ah! Ah!
Oh, God.
Oi! About... Have you had... Set... I'd like...
It will acquire a special... So...
I want to...
Eh bien, the friend they move. I will take... I don't...
I'd like...
It will acquire a special... What?
As in...
I would... On... I don't...
I'd like to...
It will acquire a special... What?
Serve...
You will... I don't see...
Henry, you have no idea how glad I am to see you alive. I was really worried about you. It's good she heard my...
Thanks for putting in a good word. Lots of violence and death.
God damn!
I don't know, simply... The worst part came when the gate fell. It was as if the bloody gates of perdition opened for a moment.
God protect her! God damn it! I should have gone there too.
I'm always glad to fight by your side, but you wouldn't have changed anything there. There were too many of them. And when the whole street was thronged, all we could do was try to hold back Eric's people as long as possible. See, there's a hidden tunnel inside it, leading out of the city.
Fucking tunnels! Ugh. What about Liechtenstein?
He's fine.
Praise God. The main thing is you got out.
No need to thank me.
I beg to disagree, my brave and faithful companion. First and foremost, be it known that if you should ever similarly find yourself in captivity, I swear before our Lord Jesus Christ that I shall come for you as you came for me. And secondly, I have something here for you. A truly knightly reward for your knightly deed. A hunting bow that has no equal in the province. I hope it'll brighten your thoughts after all those horrors. It can fell the mightiest buck deer and enchant many a doe. And besides, it has attached to it an enlightening history.
Well, I'm honored. Thank you, friend. Just a moment. This bow looks familiar. I believe I saw it among Margrave Yob's things.
Good heavens. You really don't miss anything, do you? When I found out that Yobs would gladly leave me locked up, it got my blood up. So, to pay him back, I relieved him of the bow in Raborsh, and it was immediately clear to me that that bow should go to none other than you.
That is certainly...
It'd be great to try that bow out right away. We could ride out wine, bacon, wine.
We only went hunting together once.
Yeah, but it was memorable. Don't tell me you wouldn't like to do it again. But first duty, then some fun, eh?
What's that you got?
Quick!
Whoa! I've got some meat.
Hey? Well...
Show me.
I've got some meat that would be good.
Hey? Well...
Since you know...
Good, what do
Something...
you know? Fair here I would...
Could you teach...
What do you...
How is...
Fair here I would be...
Could you...
What do you...
Teach me...
So you... Then...
Could you...
What do you...
The foundation...
Then you...
Could you teach...
What...
Do you have...
But... Not it...
And...
That you... Cry...
Could you teach...
What...
How do you cook that?
You... Then you...
Could you teach me...
What do you...
How was...
Then at the... You know...
Could you teach me...
What do you...
What was...
Not it...
And...
That you... Cry...
I've got...
Well... You...
How'd you like...
Well, it's better than...
Aren't the...
I'm more but at least...
Where'd you go?
Not very far, just from... From... I go to the ends of the earth. I found a nice... You could...
Oh, that's enough. Whoa, whoa.
What would you...
Show me.
Thank you.
I'd like... I'd like... Why...
All right.
I'm glad...
All right.
Next time, just do what you want to me, and that's that. I prefer when a fella leaves here satisfied.
Could you...
Hey, it's where there's any... So if you may not...
I'd like...
I assume you know... So what... Look, no sh...
I'd like...
So...
Longbow.
But you have to have one first. Look, I'll provide the arrows. No shooting for you until you found yourself a bow.
I'd like...
So what...
Better...
Right, do you want... Of course.
No.
Right.
Wait,
Now...
Take your places.
Sakra! You're a better shot than me. Here's...
Thank you.
Quick!
Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Easy, good horse. Slowly. Nice and slow. Whoa! I need a... Ah, never mind. I'd like to... What? I've heard... What I really need right now is a little taste of...
Oh!
Get out of here!
Whoa, whoa.
Grüß dich.
Greeting.
Ah,
Barla. Why don't you save the stupid questions? I'm telling you, merchant to merchant, I'll pay you with iron and fist.
And I'm telling you, merchant to merchant, if I had any powder, unfortunately I don't have...
Isn't there anyone else who makes...
Definitely not here.
Go on then.
My bit more if he...
And I'd have...
Exactly.
You can count... Would you show me your wares?
Good day to you.
What do you have? What do you have?
Lord be...
What's new?
Nothing.
Chenya,
The innkeep's got into the what?
this is serious.
Oh.
He wants you dead.
And?
Of course not.
I'm glad that you told me.
What are you gonna do?
Me and the fellas will go and have a serious talk with Knuckles. Then show him the way out of the city.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
Give me all your weapons and all your... Oh, no, heck!
You're not getting... For the cross! What is it, Mutt?
God!
So you're in a bit of a...
These damned horses.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain whisk...
What? Why?
That doesn't matter.
My God. How did you know about...
They heard you were having...
I had no idea they had such good... All right, Ben, here's the key. Apologize for me back at the camp. I'll come...
God!
Whoa! I'm here.
Great work.
I came as fast as I could.
But you did it. No.
What's the...
Still.
What do you mean?
We need...
I've got a...
But don't worry.
I'll wait in...
Mate. It's time. While we were waiting, Hog went to prepare that little surprise of ours. If I'm not mistaken, he did it. The others are stirring up a panic in the meantime. The miners have already gone to put out the fire with the guards, so we'll have the whole mine to ourselves.
Great. So what am I supposed to do?
You're in charge of the best part. You'll carry the barrel into the mine shaft, to where the main supports. There should be a red...
Christ, how the hell am I supposed to...
Head straight, then right at the wheel. Then you'll light the barrel.
What'll...
You'll see if...
Jeez. All right.
Just don't...
Where now? I've definitely been this way already. Wasn't I supposed to go a different way? Wasn't I supposed to go a different way? If I don't get a move on, I'll end up buried here. Dele. I hope I'm not lost. Dele. I hope I'm not lost. I think I've fucked up. The fire must be out by now. The whole plan's ruined. I shouldn't go too far with the barrel. Where now? There's the beam with the rag on it. Now to get out of here. Quick. should get a move on. It'll blow any moment now. Dopradelle, I'm running out of time.
Damn, that was some bang. You got all your limbs?
My ears are ringing like hell. I'm alright otherwise, I think.
You were real fucking lucky to make it out in time. I'd say you cut it damn close. Good thing I was there and dragged you back to camp.
You owe me an ale. Each and every one of you.
You've got it. Just as soon as we get back to the hold. Now what's all this?
In the name of His Majesty King Wenceslas, you're all under arrest for crimes against the crown.
You say Wenceslas, but mean Sigismund, you dirty rat. Ain't it too late? It's all over.
We got held up by the fire. It's a miracle nobody lost their life. But as I can see, there were much worse things going on. Now hand over your weapons and surrender.
Are you fucking shitting me? Surrender? Never!
This is your last chance. Surrender or die.
We made one boom, and we can make another boom just as well.
And where's the powder?
Well...
Damn it, Henry!
Enough bullshit! Die! Lord be with you.
Where are you?
I'm taking a respite. I'd like to enter into the service a sign of the times.
Have you ever served before?
I have. The Lord when they still own.
I've been to...
Really?
I arrived near the end.
So you know what happened? Old Lord Orderin was captured, and they say that but I didn't find it.
Hang on, I don't understand.
Well, I can't swim.
That was one hell of a blessing.
Yeah, but now I'm stuck. I can only pray I'll... Goodbye. See you later.
My friend, have a seat over here.
I'd be a fool to refuse that.
Cheers, Henry. Oh, we couldn't have done it without you.
Don't mention it.
But not all of us are willing to If it wasn't for you, I'd never have discovered that. I'm sure Knuckles would have tried to tilt the whole operation.
What happened to him?
Our brothers and sisters took care of him. The guild has been clear.
He got what he deserved.
I believe every person is good at their core. It's their circumstances. Not enough philosophical. To your health. And to the guild.
To the health of good King Wenson.
May all traitors burn in hell. May the rotten church burn down. May the kingdom of...
What now?
Once I celebrate what we accomplished here, I'll leave to the countryside for a few weeks.
Aren't there priests enough?
Fuck the priests. What? I want to... We'll hold off on any major smaller.
Aren't you?
Where there's no evidence, there's no...
Even on the torture rack?
Hopefully it won't come to that.
Thank you, Chenyak. But I have to...
This isn't farewell for long. Until Sigismund and his army...
Of course. Keep your...
And I wish you the best of luck, Henry.
A beer and a rag, please.
Greetings, my...
Would you like...
Naturally.
Well, you know...
Was?
It wasn't possible. And
Yes, but everything has it...
a group of city guards.
Of course they did.
And...
Unfortunate, but it is still quite odd.
Me?
Extremely lucky. Look here, Junge. I am not an idiot.
Well...
Was? Du Scheiße.
It's not my fault. It all happened...
Halt's Maul.
Well, I had to defend myself.
Get out of my... before I have you put in...
Whoa, whoa.
Welcome.
Show me.
Good day, sir.
What's new?
Try asking Hashtal. There's all why not? And that's about
So. What's new?
nothing. If there was,
Can I? I'll pay.
but all I
That's enough. Agreed. I hope that'll.
thank you.
Where can I?
There's a little.
I'll have... Not your day, eh? What if I freed you?
What can I do for you?
I'd like...
Sir,
I'd like...
my girl.
Well, I really...
Excellent.
I'm glad...
Excellent. Mm.
Gah! Gah! Gah!
Whoa, whoa.
Good day to you.
Hey, Hashtal.
Cut the foolery, Henry.
What happened?
They stole Von Berg. I'm a dead man.
You mean...
No, his pig dog.
Eh?
Aye, his bloody horse. They stole Von Bergov's horse.
All right, I understand.
Easy for you to say, but once it gets out that he's gone...
I'm sure it won't be so bad.
Oh, you're sure, are you?
I'd like...
It won't be. I caught the others, hightailed it.
And the one...
Well, while he was still...
What?
It was, I suppose.
Well...
Keep it if you help.
What if...
It's one more... If I...
Fine.
The
I'll see what... I'd like... I've changed... What's new?
Nothing if you...
Tell me something.
The whether that but between so... But the malice, that's evil.
What... I'd like...
As you... But it will take...
I'll pay. Here are your...
Thank now then.
quick!
Ka! Go!
Whoa, whoa.
I surrender!
There'll be no fu-
Quick!
I've got good news.
Well?
I left him
Henry, thank if not for you.
Well...
And I appreciate it. And if you ever want to learn something about horses...
I will. What's new?
Nothing much if you...
What's...
Nothing if you're looking for a job.
Heal.
God!
Whoa!
Da! 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 Da!
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Fortunately, we saved most of the people.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Samuel and the rabbi took the...
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon. Just come on. There's no time to... Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
A few unruly townsfolk with sticks. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Too fucking right. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Bergov will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Bergov. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Von Bergov's too powerful. We don't stand a chance against him. But it was Eric who led the attack on the Jewish quarter. He's the one we should strike at.
But that wouldn't do us much good. Besides, who knows where the bastard is now? No, Sir Hans is right. We should get rid of Von Bergov.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need 12 men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Bergov, use at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me Von Bergov has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Praguers, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed? What then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
So you'd rather hide and ambush flower wagons? Are we common thieves?
No, patrzcie tylko. Jeszcze wczoraj przerzucał gówna, a dziś ten prawdziwy chojrak.
I know going up against Von Bergov is dangerous, but we have to try.
Dangerous, my arse. It's suicide.
That's enough. Von Bergov has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
But we can't take it. Your people will surely need every gross.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to. They may not be the.
Ah.
No, not so fast.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an... What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague Regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz...
Me again? Well, at least I'll see Catherine.
Well, now, has the youngster here fallen in love?
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Burkhoff and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. We'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Praguers.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start!
Henry! My...
Uh-oh.
Me? But you do. You need to relax a bit. Let your hair down. So it occurred to me. Poaching's what commoners... Come on! We promised Zhishka we'd find some meat. Except your mind don't mean.
Oh.
That's the... You... that I thought. What's more...
Let's go.
Excellent.
About that... We can...
You want to go owl hunting?
Well...
Stop by during...
Quick! Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
nearly a whole barrel of wine. And poor Dorota had to flee to the woods from your savages. She's lucky she got away with her honor intact. How am I supposed to know their names? 5 of them.
There you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
How am I supposed to relax in this situation?
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me, even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where is the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grosov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlets. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov that time.
That Horison who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Praggers. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man, so I'd try my luck with him.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others, so they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Prague's there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but the captains have things under control for the moment. Although
what?
There's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me, but it seems not. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water, then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Well, do you have any...
Oh, I hate it when I'm... Instead of burying that fucking hag alive, they gave her house arrest somewhere in the countryside because they said her soul is ill. Oh!
Well, at least you won't hurt it.
And how can you be so sure? What if it overwhelms her again?
I'm sure they'll hide the knife from her.
Damn it, Henry, don't be a fool. Oh, I still think I...
Maybe you really should have.
But there is, just not enough to go around. We have to take care of it ourselves.
So for you, justice and revenge are one...
The only justice I can rely on is when I...
You can always find out where she is.
That's true.
You said you needed my help with something?
I do. It's just... Someone's been... I haven't actually seen anyone, but... I can't help feeling someone staring at me all the time. I even heard some...
What did you hear?
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice. Like he was standing close by and whispering.
Do you think someone's found out who you are?
Judging by the mumbling, I reckon this is about something else entirely. But you never know what a creep like him might notice. I'd feel a lot better if you could get rid of him somehow.
Has anything else strange?
No. Except...
A shoe?
That's just what's so strange about it. If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. But...
I could think of a few things.
Yuck.
Did you understand what the...
Not a word. It didn't sound like...
What did it sound like?
Hungarian. You can't mistake their gibberish for anything else.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. I haven't slept a wink since.
Let's hope it's nothing serious. But we should find the bloke and have a word with him.
What do you plan to do?
Well, if he really did steal your shoe...
That's not a bad idea. But you'd have to give him something to get the scent.
You've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway. And Mutt's dependable.
It's not Matt I'm worried about. Just sort things out with a creep, that's all I care about.
I could lure him out of the camp and slit his throat, couldn't I?
I could manage that myself. But it would only cause trouble. Is that really... Give him a fright, beat him up.
All right.
Thank you. But now go. We both have...
Here, Mutt. Search. Search. What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives? That's Catherine's. So this is where the Cuman who won't leave her alone lives. Track. So it's you. You're the Cuman that keeps bothering the black-haired...
Move on.
What are you on about? Bathhouse. Das Bad. Washing. Bath...
Again. Aha.
She's scared. Ah! Help! That man was... Huh? Bathhouse woman.
Move on. Fehlt nicht, amor.
See how easily we can... I found the Cuman who was stalking you. He's called Chakan, and I reckon you won't have any more trouble from him.
Ah, thank God. How did you convince him to stop?
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her time with someone like him.
And he understood? Have you learnt Cuman? Or did you explain it with your fists? And what about my shoes?
Here they are. Both of them.
Thank God for that. I was afraid I'd have to steal someone else's. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a good man. I owe you one.
What was our plan for that cannon?
It's a bit... Stealing the cannon from the camp is impossible. Well, they were so you have to help them sort out their mess.
And when they leave the camp, we'll...
See, now you remember...
What do you need?
I need a... I could use...
Don't worry. Once my girls get...
I can't wait.
All right.
I'll...
You...
I always get hungry after a fuck like that. I'll go and find something to eat.